ठीक है. Well, I guess just to let you know, recording has started. So this session is now recorded. So, guys, as per the topic of discussion, I wanted to discuss about testing, which is manual testing, software testing life cycle. I mean, how as a business analyst you are involved in the manual testing part. Although when it comes to management, when it comes to company, there are separate team. There is a quality team, quality analyst, manual testers who are performing and doing the activities such as functional testing, test case documentation, regression packs, regression testing, helping out in order to understand the use cases and user stories in terms of creating the documentation that is needed for the manual testing part as well as uh, uh, automation testing part. Okay, but we or I want to make sure that you also have an understanding in terms of manual testing, because now the need of the market is you need to be a BA plus QA and a basic level or above basic level uh, data analyst. Okay. So, being a business analyst, you are also involved in the quality or involved in the testing part, which is manual testing. Okay. So, what actually happens? Okay, that I will let you know. But before I give you the insight and understanding in terms of manual testing, what is your understanding in terms of manual testing? Yes, guys. What do you understand when I say manual testing part?
So Rohit bhai, as per my understanding, manual testing will be like once we complete a sprint. So according to that sprint, जो भी हमने बनाया है या जो भी हम डिप्लॉय करने वाले हैं, उसकी टेस्टिंग की एज अ यूजर हम क्या परफॉर्म कराना चाह रहे हैं, उस पे क्या परफॉर्म कर रहे हैं, उसका रिजल्ट क्या मिल रहा है. तो स्टेप बाय स्टेप लाइक हमें चेक करना है कि ऐड टू कार्ट में आइटम ऐड कर ले हमें अपने कार्ट में. तो हम एक बार में कितने आइटम ऐड कर सकते हैं, 10 आइटम से ज्यादा उसकी लिमिट है कि नहीं है, या वो सारी टेस्टिंग जो होती है वो एज अ मैनुअल टेस्टर हम करते हैं.
ठीक है. All right. Uh, Mamta, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hello, Mamta. So, what is your understanding? I'm sure that you have
Uh,
gone through with a manual testing part. So, what is your understanding and intake?
Regarding manual testing,
Yes, yes, please.
like when we go, like we have to make any application, so we do the like testing part manually, in which we form the test cases based on the different test scenario. Like if there's a man login function, then we take scenario for that and we make test cases. On basis of that test cases, we do positive and negative manual testing of that, and we also take the screenshot and screenshots and like we compare from the desired result with the final outcome. On basis of that, we test our application.
ठीक है. Good to go. Anji, yes, Simran, please.
So manual testing is something which we do for functional features, and it is where BA actually validates the UI UX.
ठीक है. All
So
right. Yes, guys. I mean, whatever that you have mentioned, that is absolutely what it is all about. Okay. So, guys, manual testing, it is, first we need to understand, because whenever you are doing anything or any activity or any documentation, you need to understand what is manual, I mean, what is that activity? When do you do that activity? Who performs that activity? For whom it is being performed? And how it is being performed? Okay, so over here it is manual testing. So what is manual testing? Manual testing is, when your design part, when your documentation part, when your requirement gathering part, when your development part, and when your unit testing is being done. So developer informs the BAs and QAs कि भाई the we have done the testing from our side, which is known as unit testing. वो बहुत vague और high level testing करते हैं because no developer would want कि उसके कोई code को बोले कि this code is not working, it has a bug. So बहुत vaguely they do testing and they inform that we are pushing it in the test environment so that BAs and QAs they can perform the manual testing and automation testing. Okay, so manual testing is when actually as a business analyst and as a quality analyst or as a manual tester, you are using a QA environment which is exact replica of the production stage, or you can say the live environment, wherein the feature and its functionality would work as per the acceptance criteria, as per the client's requirement. So they are checking it in the live environment. Okay, this is how it will work. This is the expected result. This is the actual result. This is the acceptance criteria, and this is how it should be passed. So that is what manual testing is all about. Clicking on each and every button, making sure that it is giving the rightful behavior as per the client's and product owner's requirement. That is what manual testing. ठीक है देखो, I have told you user story, use case, test case. User story, main perspective is putting yourself in live user and creating the feature and its functionality, documenting. Use case, as per the user story, how the system, how the UI UX will behave in the live environment from the system perspective. That is a use case. And test case means from the perspective of a tester, how a tester would test it with all the negative and positive scenario in order to find all the bugs, fix it, resolve it, so that once it is being delivered to the client, it should be bugless and flawless. So that is what manual testing is all about. Okay, who performs it? Of course, it is the QAs and BAs. For whom it is being performed? It is being performed for the quality team so that the manual testing and automation testing would pre or clear or resolve all the bugs that is there in the sprint, epic, module, or product or service, web-based and mobile app. Okay. And when do you perform it? Of course, as per the SDLC, which is what? Planning, design, development, testing. So it is in the testing phase when we perform the manual testing and automation testing. For manual testing, we create the test case documentation and regression packs. Manual testing is for functional features and automation testing is for non-functional features. ठीक है, जिसको हम परफॉर्मेंस, जिसको हम सिस्टम परफॉर्मेंस टेस्टिंग बोलते हैं. ठीक है, जैसे कि आई डोंट नो इफ यू हैव चेक माय पोस्ट, मेरे को भी रिक्वायरमेंट है परफॉर्मेंस टेस्टर की, तो उसकी जीडी अगर आपने चेक करी होगी इंक्लूडिंग मैनुअल टेस्टिंग, इट इज क्वाइट टेक्निकल एंड इट रिवॉल्व्स अराउंड द ऑटोमेशन टूल्स. ठीक है, जैसे कि जे मीटर फॉर एपीआई, पोस्टमैन, सिलेनियम, ये सब रिक्वायरमेंट है. So that is non-functional and that is automation testing. But we'll talk about the manual testing. Okay. So when we talk about the manual testing, there is usability testing, evaluating user experience and interface, exploratory ad hoc testing, regression testing, which means, making sure that each and every bug is found from each and every device that is being tested with each and every browser where you would think that a user will use it. आपको थोड़ी ना पता है कि user Edge, Safari, Mozilla, Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer, whichever he or she would be using. And you would not know that user would be using it in web or mobile or Android or iOS or which operating system or BlackBerry or Windows. You will test it in all the devices. So that's what manual testing is all about. Okay. When you talk about the software testing life cycle, so you do the first requirement analysis. ठीक है, जहाँ पे requirement traceability matrix होती है, wherein you identify कि भाई these were the number of user stories, these were the number of test cases, sorry, use cases, and according to the user story and use cases, you've done the requirement traceability matrix in terms of creating the test cases. These are the testable items. Then you do the planning. Planning in terms of making sure कि देखो, uh, just like design team, development team, they get tickets. You as a business analyst and you as a quality analyst, you also get a test cases or tickets. So according to these tickets, you plan your estimation. Ki, bhai, I will be doing 4 functional testing in a day. I will be escalating 4 bugs in a day. Okay, these are the number of tickets that I would be performing. So that's the test planning. Okay, then you create the test case documentation. Okay, 1 test case, 2 test case in a day accordingly. So in a sprint of 2 weeks, you would do, let's say, uh, 28 or 36 or 40 test cases. Okay, then accordingly the मैसेज पूछ लियो क्या मैसेज है. Then accordingly, we will cover up the test case documentation as per the test scenario. And we will also create the regression packs as per the regression testing. ठीक है, उसके accordingly, then we will set up the test environment, or you can also say stage environment, or you can say the pre-prod environment. ठीक है, I repeat, test environment or QA environment or pre-prod environment or stage environment accordingly. Okay. Then in these environments, we will actually do the manual testing. Okay. You remember, guys, I told you that there are different environments. There are different uh, uh, users who would be using these environments. Okay. So for test environment, the manual testers and business analyst or quality analyst, they perform the testing. Okay, which is the exact replica of the production or live environment wherein you would perform the manual testing. Okay, and then of course you would find a bug, you would escalate a bug, you will verify and validate the bug, and then accordingly you will resolve the bug. So this is what all about the manual testing is all about. Okay, any question, any doubt, any ambiguity, any issues as of now, guys? Please let me know. Yes, guys.
No, Rohit bhai.
No, Rohit.
No, Rohit. ठीक है. I will be sharing my screen now. Just a moment. Just a moment, guys. ठीक है. I'll be sharing my screen now. Guys, is my screen visible to you? You can see my screen.
Yes.
Yes, no,
Yes,
maybe.
yes, Rohit bhai.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है. Uh, ठीक है. So, guys, as I said, you can see my screen. So, if I go here, let's say this product. Okay, I was just going through with this. So, if I ask you, this web page is available. Okay, it is in the test environment. ठीक है, दिस इज लेट्स से इट्स ई कॉमर्स वन, गुड वर्ल्ड, ठीक है, शार्क टैंक में भी आ रखा है ये, ठीक है। सो दिस इज द वेब पेज and this is ready for the manual testing and automation testing part. Okay, you all can see now. So if I ask you that, okay, go ahead and start performing the manual testing. So from your perspective, how would you perform it? Yes, yes, guys.
Sir, for which
Yes, so
feature are we
maybe
doing it? We need to know
let's
that.
say I said shop. So there are four modules: shop, contact, about, rewards. ठीक है, so I ask you, I said कि I am the developer. I said ठीक है, Simrat, you are the business analyst and quality analyst. Start testing the shop feature and let me know all the bugs that is available in the shop module. So what would you do?
Uh, I'll click on shop and see क्या UI UX में changes आ रहे हैं
Then
कि सो ये प्रोडक्ट की लिस्ट खुल रही है या नहीं खुल रही है.
ठीक है, then what?
Then I'll try using this feature add to cart. Will it be included in this or not?
You say it
Because
is
add to
coming in
cart.
shop. It is coming in shop all, so it would be tested, na?
Okay. एंड पहले तो ये सारा लिस्ट होगी, फिर उसके बाद हम इसको बाइफरकेट करेंगे जो भी लेफ्ट मेन्यू में चीजें आ रही हैं, जैसे शॉप के नीचे
Navigation
जो
page.
या कि इफ बेकिंग में 10 लिखा हुआ तो 10 प्रोडक्ट्स ही शो हो रहे हैं कि नंबर उसके साथ अलाइन हो रहा है. आर द फिल्टर्स वर्किंग, मल्टीपल फिल्टर्स हम लगा सकते हैं या नहीं, एंड अगर लगा रहे हैं तो फिर ऊपर प्रोडक्ट का नंबर चेंज हो रहा है, जैसे टोटल नंबर ऑफ प्रोडक्ट्स. एंड देन इसका जैसे व्यू भी है ऊपर, ग्रिड व्यू है मेरे ख्याल में, और एक है शायद लिस्ट व्यू है. या इफ दैट्स वर्किंग, एंड देन देयर इज
ठीक है,
दिस. सो ये थोड़ा हेवायर सा हो रहा है, लेकिन इट शुड बी इन अ सिस्टमैटिक वे कि कुछ स्किप ना हो जाए.
ठीक है. Absolutely. Yes, guys. I mean, this is what manual testing is all about. अब होगा क्या? Let's say Simrat is my manager, and Simrat says कि Rohit, you are the business analyst, you are the quality analyst. ठीक है, start creating the start creating the STLC, start creating the plan, whatever that needs to be done in order to start the testing for the shop feature. Okay, so I as a business analyst, I as a quality analyst, I will check all the user stories and use cases that is available for shop module. Of course, under shop module, I have shop all, I have plain jaggery, I have jaggery cubes, I have jaggery powder, flavored jaggery and combos. So I will check all those user stories from all the different business drivers. Because from those business drivers as well, I would be able to cater what exactly the test case that I have to create. Just to huh. So I would check out all the user stories, use cases that is there, so that I would be able to understand what exactly is the acceptance criteria. क्योंकि जब एक्सेप्टेंस क्राइटेरिया का मतलब क्या है? Let me show you. Acceptance criteria का मतलब ये है, if I click on shop, if I click on plain jaggery. So acceptance criteria says if user clicks on plain jaggery, then user would be able to see all the items that is there, which is relevant to the clicked option, which is only and only plain Jaggery. Okay, so I would be able to create all the test cases according to the user stories and use cases. So I will write down all the test cases that is available for that should be relevant to shop all page agree all these options. And then of course I will write down all the use cases for you test cases for all the UI UX, how it should look like. Then of course these radio buttons, is it a single check? Is it a multiple check? Is it only a radio button check, or it is a featured one or non-featured one? So that's what I would test and write down the test cases accordingly. And then I will check if the add to cart option is available. If it is yes, then how I will be able, I as a user would be able to make a payment. Okay, so this is how exactly. अब होगा बस ये कि this is the live environment. अब live environment की बजाय it would become QA dot good world. ठीक है, so it will become like this. ठीक है, guys. As of now, any question, any doubt, any ambiguity, any issues? Yes, guys. Hanji, Suryansh, you were saying something?
I should know. Still.
Sorry? Yes, guys. Any question, any doubt, any ambiguity, any issues?
No, Rohit.
No, Rohit. So let me show you a document. This one. Okay. This is how we create the test cases. Okay. यहाँ तक मैं hide कर देता हूँ. ठीक है. This is how we create the test cases. जहाँ पे of course there would be a serial number, there is an action, there is a precondition, there are steps, there is expected output, there is actual output, there is pass or fail, and then there is a comment. Okay. So let's pretend I'm creating a use case for this one. Okay, let's put it sixth. Or what is our feature? Let's say let's say add to cart is the feature. Okay. So for this we have to create a test case documentation. ठीक है, यहाँ तक सबको समझ में आ गया है. Guys, did you get the test case? Have you understood the case study? We have to write down the test case from the perspective of add to cart in this option. So किसी भी document के लिए you need only two things. First is template. Second is information about the feature. Okay, we all know what is this website. We all know what is add to cart. So that's understanding and that's information. And second point is template. So this is the template. Serial number, action, precondition, steps, expected output, actual output. So Abhi, you have both the things that is needed to create a document. So now please tell me what is the action for add to cart? हाँ जी, बताइए guys. In terms of test case documentation. ठीक है, test scenario. Add to cart feature with the acceptance criteria. ठीक है, so what would be the action? Action का मतलब होता है explanation about the feature. ठीक है, now tell me what is your understanding in terms of action documentation for add to cart? Yes, guys. Anyone?
Verify
Yes, no,
that
maybe.
verify that the buyer is able to add the product to the cart.
ठीक है, ठीक है.
There
Okay,
can be
ठीक है.
multiple acceptance criteria for
Yes.
this, right?
मैं वही अभी बोलने वाला था. It could be multiple, but let me rephrase and let me put the first one. Verify that the customer is able to
Consolidate all the products you want to buy in
on
add to cart
the
feature.
shop all but and verify that the customer is able to see the cart option on all the product listing बोलते हैं इसको product listings and verify that the customer is click the cart button. अब बताओ और कौन कौन से होगा? हाँ जी.
Verify customer is able to change the quantity and same quantity is reflected in the wish list or in the cart.
ठीक है. Pack of 10, pack of 6, pack of 8. ठीक है. तो इसमें what Simrat has mentioned, verify that the customer quantity. ठीक है. What else? और क्या क्या हो सकता है?
Remove products from cart.
Yes.
Edit and delete the products in the cart.
Customer is able to add more or remove from the add card final list. What else?
Is this could be a test case? मतलब if जो भी हम इसमें ऐड कर रहे हैं जैसे वो ऊपर कार्ट का बटन है उसमें वो नंबर अपडेट होता जा रहा है सो दैट नंबर शुड आल्सो चेंज एज पर
एग्जैक्टली. अब वही ऑप्शन है ना, ऐड और रिमूव.
या और वो सिमिलर नंबर रिफ्लेक्ट होना चाहिए उस पे भी
अच्छा.
मतलब कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंगली
Verify that the customer is able to give the right amount of quantity that is view cart main feature button. ठीक है. What else?
Correspondingly, the price should also change in cart whenever the any
Yes.
product is being added or deleted.
That is the most important point for the add to cart. Verify verify that the price is reflecting after all the edit or change or all the discount or coupons should be correct. ठीक है. So these are some of the test cases that would be there in add to cart. Now this is the test case. What is precondition? I'm sorry. This is the action as per the test case, which is add to cart. प्रीकंडीशन। प्रीकंडीशन का मतलब होता है कि दिस इज द यू नो eligibility criteria in order to perform the testing. ठीक है, तो ओवर हियर न्यू रिक्वेजिशन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन, तो हम इसमें ये करते हैं कि कस्टमर should be logged in as registered customer or guest customer. ठीक है, so let's say this is the eligibility criteria. ठीक है, then comes the steps. What are steps? What are those steps that we will perform in order to manual test this test scenario? So first one should be log into portal. What is that portal? This is the portal. ठीक है, second step would be go to the home page. ठीक है, third step would be click on the shop button. Click on the shop button. Fourth one would be click shop all. Fifth, click on, okay, not click on, select the items from the list. Okay. Sixth would be select the item and click on the add to cart. Okay. This would be the steps that a customer would perform in order to get the result. What is the result? Result means expected output. Expected output means expected acceptance criteria. Now, guys, tell me what is the acceptance criteria for add to cart feature? Yes, guys. क्या इस बटन का acceptance criteria होगा?
User should be able to add products to the cart on clicking shop all button. Should, तो जो भी हमने इधर सिनेरियो लिखे हैं वो शुड बी फॉर्म में आ जाएंगे मोस्ट प्रोबेबली ये होगा।
Yes. यही तो मतलब हुआ। जो हमने यहाँ पे लिखा है it should be the that is the acceptance criteria ना, क्योंकि this is the description of feature and description of feature means this is what we want a feature should perform as per the functionality in the live environment to conclude the acceptance criteria or expected output. So whatever that is there, it should be here. Okay, should be able to view the items selected in the add to cart. Okay, and should be able to or remove or add the items from the add to cart feature. ठीक है, and customer should be able to see the correct and right price after all the changes or discounts or coupons. ठीक है, in the add to cart feature. So these are some of the expected output. अब expected output, let's say कि test case documentation was done on today's what? 16th of September. So 16th of September 2025. So 16th of September यानी कि आज हमने ये टेस्ट केस डॉक्यूमेंटेशन करी है. ठीक है, अब आज ये टेस्ट केस बना. टुडे वी हैव क्रिएटेड द टेस्ट केस डॉक्यूमेंटेशन. नाउ when I, as a business analyst or a manual tester, I said कि I will do this in the next sprint क्योंकि we are agile. Currently 16th of September I am doing all the test case and manual testing for the feature of contact. मैं contact के feature पर सारी testing कर रहा हूँ. यानी कि if this button is working, if this button is working, if this button is working, if this is working, if this contact us option is working or not. So I am testing or I am manual testing or functional and regression testing the contact module. But side by side, I am also creating the test case documentation. So because I have to do simultaneous work, na? This is what Agile is all about. So I am creating the test case documentation for shop all button, add to cart button in today's date. Okay, in today's time. But actual manual testing date is, let's say, अब आज से हम 2 हफ्ते में चलें तो 30th. तो 30th को मैं इसकी टेस्टिंग करूंगा. सो दैट मीन्स जो एक्चुअल आउटपुट निकलेगा वो 30th of September 2025. ठीक है. What should be the actual output? Actual output is expected output is equal to acceptance criteria after all the bugs resolution is equal to actual output. क्या मतलब है इसका? Yes guys, can you tell me what does this mean? Yes guys. Anyone?
मतलब हमारी जो मैनुअल टेस्टिंग हो रही है उस टेस्टिंग के मतलब जो डेट दी गई है वो हमारा आउटपुट जो आएगा हमारे सारे एक्सेप्टेंस क्राइटेरिया मेट करने के बाद और बग फ्री होने के बाद एक्चुअल आउटपुट माना जाएगा.
बिल्कुल, एब्सोल्युटली गाइस. इसका मतलब ये है कि 30th of September को when I started working on the test case documentation, I'm sorry, manual testing and regression testing, this is what I have found कि I have tested each and every test case which is related to the add to cart option. ठीक है. I have tested actually कि I have tested manually shop, ठीक है, shop all button. अब इसको ठीक है, shop all these items are available, all these prices are correct. I have clicked on let's say add to cart over here, and it is giving me the right amount with able to add or remove. ठीक है. and it is giving me the correct price and it is showing me the correct information. So as per the expected output, I have done all the test case document. I have done all the manual testing part in terms of functional testing and regression testing. I have done it on mobile, I have done it on web, I have done it on Google, Android, iOS, whichever device is needed, and it is giving me the rightful figure, rightful acceptance criteria, rightful behavior. So it is a pass for me. Done all the functional testing and regression testing and resolve the bugs and passed it for the final UAT. Okay, so this is my comment. So this is how I do the manual testing. This is how I do the documentation for functional testing. ठीक है अब let's say कि guys functional testing means अभी तो मैंने ये सारे इंक्लूड कर दिए एक ही में तो इसी के सारे उसके रिग्रेशन भी हो गया ठीक है अदरवाइज एक एक करके अगर मैं करूंगा दैट मीन्स कि फर्स्ट functional testing would be I am able to click on the shop button. Second functional testing would be I'm able to click all the shop, all plain Jaggery, all these options. Third functional testing would be on the shop all. I'm able to see all the items that is available. Okay. Fifth one would be I'm able to click the add to cart option. Sixth one would be I'm able to view the price. Seventh one would be I would be able to click on or edit or change or add or remove in add to cart. And then buy it now is the next option. Okay. When I am doing individual one, that is functional testing in all the devices, in all the browsers. When I am doing the regression, I am collectively doing for the complete system of shop in all the devices and all the browsers, I would be able to do it. And I would be able to do it as per the acceptance criteria. So that is the regression testing. Okay, guys, did you get this point? Any question, any doubt, any ambiguity, any issues as of now?
यस रोहित जो ये डॉक्यूमेंट है सपोजिटली हमने ऐड टू कार्ट में करा प्रोडक्ट का यूनिट चेंज कर दिया कि 3 चाहिए हमको पैक ऑफ 3 लेकिन अपडेट नहीं हो रहा है वो और उसको हम कमेंट्स में लिख देंगे मतलब पास फेल में लिख देंगे फेल एंड देन उसकी
Yes.
टिकट रेज करी जाएगी कि दिस फंक्शन इज नॉट वर्किंग ऐसे अलग से बग बना के उसको टिकट रेज करेंगे हम उसकी
तो उसके लिए let me
या
show
उसी
you.
डॉक्यूमेंटेशन में हम अपडेट करेंगे
या तो हम उसको यहीं पे कर सकते हैं ठीक है अब एक्सेल में
And
इतना
ये
यहाँ पे
shared
ऑप्शन
होती है
नहीं है
with-
Sorry?
मतलब जो ये एक्सेल शीट है ये शेयर्ड होती है क्यूए एंड डेवलपर के साथ राइट
Yes, yes, yes. देखो let's say कि what you mentioned I have found a bug ठीक है this is the bug that I have found तो इसको हम कहते हैं ऑब्जर्वेशन अब if I go here ठीक है इस तरीके के हम ऑब्जर्वेशन करते थे अब इसी को करके अगर मैं एक और ऑब्जर्वेशन बनाऊं इसको रहने देते हैं ठीक है so these are the steps that I have followed यहाँ से ठीक है अब ये मेरे स्टेप्स हैं
अगेन दिस हैज सम फिक्स टेम्पलेट और
सॉरी
जो हम ये ऑब्जर्वेशन वाला बनाएंगे इसका एक फिक्स टेम्पलेट होता है और
नहीं
we
नहीं
do
नहीं
it-
इट्स जस्ट दैट सिंपल अब जैसे कि मैं एक क्यूए हूँ एंड सिमरन यू आर अ बिजनेस एनालिस्ट और यू आर अ प्रोडक्ट मैनेजर तो I said कि simply this add to cart option is not showing the correct number of items that I have chosen in let's say correct number of price as per the items that is selected. ठीक है, अब जैसे कि यहीं पे ले लो, यहाँ पे 425 है और वो 3 के अकॉर्डिंगली यहाँ पे ये 1275 हो गया, यानी कि चेंज हो रहा है. लेट्स कंसिडर हाइपोथेटिकली दैट इट इज नॉट गिविंग मी द राइट अमाउंट. यहाँ पे सिर्फ 425 ही शो हो रहा है, अदरवाइज इट शुड बी 1275. सो दिस इज द बग. अब मेरे को ये बग के लिए ऑब्जर्वेशन बनानी है. ऑब्जर्वेशन वुड बी एज पर द स्टेप्स कि कहाँ पे मुझे वो इशू आया. तो मैंने लॉग इन किया, तो लॉग इन के बाद जो मेरा इंटरफेस आया वो ये रहा. ठीक है, मैं इसके यहाँ गया. अब लेट्स कंसीडर आप लॉग इन, मेरे को इंटरफेस मिल गया, या फिर यहाँ पे मुझे अपनी प्रोफाइल बनानी पड़ेगी. ठीक है, ये हो गया. तो मैं इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले लूंगा. लिया मैंने. यहाँ पे किया और ऑब्जर्वेशन में मैंने अपना ये पहली ऑब्जर्वेशन ये डाल दी. उसके बाद नीचे आया. उसके बाद मैं यहाँ पे आ गया. दैट्स माय सेकंड स्क्रीनशॉट. मैं होम पेज में आ गया हूँ. यहाँ पे इसको न्यू किया, ये आ गया. That's my second observation. अब third is go to home page. तो let's say home page में मैं go to home page and then over here click on the shop button. अब मैंने यहाँ पे ये किया, तो मुझे इसका भी एक स्क्रीनशॉट बनाना पड़ेगा. So that my business analyst or whosoever is verifying, he or she would be able to check on it. ठीक है, उसके बाद I clicked on shop and shop on. उसके बाद मैंने यहाँ का भी एक स्क्रीनशॉट बनाया. मैं यहाँ के होम स्क्रीन के अंडर में शॉप के अंडर में आ गया. यहाँ पे मैंने किया, ये हो गया. ठीक है, तो भी किया. अब मैंने सिलेक्ट आइटम कर लिया है. यहाँ पे लेट्स से कि आई हैव सिलेक्टेड दिस आइटम. ये और करते हैं. इस पे किया. ठीक है, तो इसका भी मुझे स्क्रीनशॉट दिखाना पड़ेगा. यहाँ से मैंने ये सेटिंग किया एंड ठीक है. अब ये ऐड टू कार्ट में मैंने क्लिक किया और फिर यहाँ पे आया. अब फिर यहाँ पे जाके मैं इसको कॉपी करके यहाँ पे पेस्ट करूंगा और यहाँ पे आई वुड बी शोइंग, इसको थोड़ा करके, कि लेट्स से यहाँ से मैंने इसको मार्क कर दिया. लेट्स से मैंने मार्क कर दिया कि दिस वन इज नॉट चेंजिंग एज पर दिस वन. ठीक है, इसको कॉपी किया और फिर यहाँ मैंने बग रिपोर्ट बना दी. बग रिपोर्ट, the prices are not changing as per the edition or change or add or remove in the add to cart option after after selecting the item. ठीक है? Please check the screenshot and refer to the ticket number ATC add to cart 0011. ठीक है, ये मैंने टिकट नंबर बनाई है, इसके अकॉर्डिंगली अब इस टिकट की मैंने ये बग बना दिया. अब वो इट विल गो टू जीरा Kanban board, escalated to BA, and then verify and validate, and then escalate to the developer for the final resolution or bug resolution. Okay, so this is how it's done. Okay, it is known as add to cart observation for the bug. सेव कर देता हूँ, मैनुअल टेस्टिंग में सेव कर देता हूँ. ठीक है, अब यही इसी की मैं जीरा पे एक टिकट बनाऊंगा. आई विल क्रिएट द टिकट as a bug and I will attach this ticket as well as that Excel sheet, या फिर इसी का मैं पूरी की पूरी इंफॉर्मेशन यहाँ से उठा के कॉपी पेस्ट करके उस टिकट में डाल दूंगा and then I will escalate to the business analyst if I'm a quality analyst. If I'm a business analyst and I have found that bug, I will verify and validate and I will escalate it to the developer whosoever created this feature. The developer will again verify and validate and then resolve it, and then again assign the ticket back to me as a business analyst and quality analyst. I will again verify and validate, and if it is working fine, good to go, ticket pass. If it is not working fine, again I will inform the developer. So this is known as bug lifecycle. And this is, we do it for all the features, for all the test cases, till, I mean, whatsoever is available in the sprint, till we get the all the bugs, all the test cases pass and clear, and then we perform the UAT, user acceptance testing, which is we once a sprint demo it to the client, and then we create the let's say 10, 20, 30 dummy IDs for the client, so that client as per the test cases. अब client के लिए हम क्या बनाते हैं, release notes भी ऐसे ही होते, so the client can test it कि if I click on this, then this will happen, then this will happen, then this will happen. So client will also see what is expected output and actual output, and they will perform it from their side and inform us. And once everything is working fine, then then we migrate the sprint or epic or module or product from production environment to live environment. So that live में जाके you and I as a customer, we all can buy this product from this website, which is up and running. ठीक है, guys? Did you get this point? Any question, any doubt, any ambiguity, any issues? हाँ जी
And
सिमरन.
just in case there are two bugs, तो हम सेम शीट में ही अपडेट करेंगे जो ये ऑब्जर्वेशन वाली बनाई है, और देयर वुड बी सेपरेट ऑब्जर्वेशंस फॉर
सेपरेट टिकट बनेगी ना?
not the ticket, the document, or this document is attached in the ticket. तो
हाँ,
separate
So
होगा.
that could vary
Okay.
with the organization a person
You
can work in.
हाँ, बट आइडल प्रैक्टिस इज दिस कि जो वो फीचर है उसी के अकॉर्डिंगली हम वो डॉक्यूमेंट बनाएंगे, और वही डॉक्यूमेंट वी विल अटैच इट ऑन दैट स्पेसिफिक टिकट. ठीक है,
Okay, okay, makes sense.
ठीक है गाइस, गॉट दिस पॉइंट? Simrat and all,
Yes, sir.
got this point guys?
Yes, yes, Rohit.
ठीक है गाइस, 4 o'clock एक interview है. There's a session. I'm sorry, there is an interview at 4 o'clock, as usual, like you say. So, like I say, so I'll share this recording and I'll share this document as well as this new observation as well, so that you can all go through with this and we'll have much more discussion onto this in the next session as well. Okay, I'll upload the recording in the Google Drive. Okay, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Stay safe and be safe. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Have a good evening.
Thanks a lot. Take care.
Thank you, guys.